You saw what is probably the biggest hit of Quinn Hughes' career.
Yeah.
What does it mean when you see a leader like that who is not necessarily someone who plays a physical game doing that kind of, making that kind of hit?
Well, it's a message around the league. Don't go up the middle with Quinn Hughes. But it's true. You never know. You never know who might hit. That was a hell of a hit. That was I think he on the bench, he was actually smiling that he liked it that much. Like I said yesterday, it was a really good practice, and I think it came into this game just the way our attitude was with the game. So I really proud of the way the guys played tonight.
What did you think of Pettersson and his line and how they worked together?
Really good. Petey was really engaged. He had a really good game. He big goal for us. That second goal, going to the net, and obviously the empty net. The poise to I know people think it's empty net, but he made the poise to go around the guy and shoot it. So good effort for Petey.
When you put lines together, what are you looking for to start a game? Like, I guess chemistry can't be instant all the time, but what are you looking for when you assemble a new line?
Well, I just, Hoggy and Gars to get some energy on that line. I think they were excited to play with each other. You could tell the way they were playing. I thought our forecheck was as good as I've seen in a couple weeks. Really good forecheck tonight. I think those guys led the charge with the forechecking.
And the power play tonight felt like you guys could have had a million chances. Felt like Brock Besser really paid his dues, I guess, around the net and wasn't able to get one today. Do you think the power play was moving the puck exactly how you guys wanted tonight?
Yeah, I thought Millsy was really good. He set up about 5 guys for empty netters. I thought Millsy was excellent. Obviously, Petey getting the big power play going for us. But I thought Millsy was really good. He set about 4 guys up. Could have about 4 goals on the power play. So good for them. That's what we need. It was. You could tell it was an attack mode.
Take me through the final 10 minutes. They finally get on the board at 2-1. You hadn't given much up at that point.
Sure.
Those are the moments where maybe it hasn't gone as well the last couple of nights, but looked like you guys were pretty calm this time.
Yeah. I thought we protected the guts. I thought when there was a chance to make a play, even though you're up, or even though they scored a goal, I thought guys were still trying to, you want to manage the puck, but I didn't think we were just slapping the puck around. So these are the type of games you want to be in. The desperate team. That's a good hockey team over there. A lot of talent, and I thought we managed the defensive part of the game really well.
What about your PK? You didn't give up a ton, but early on there were a couple, and you didn't seem to give up a lot of grade A's in those moments. Yeah, I thought the key was that first, right away we get that penalty, and I think, I saw a lot of guys, no big deal. You don't want to take a penalty the first minute or two, but that was a big kill. I think it just got the momentum of all the guys. Some good stuff there.
And just going back to the power play, it seemed like you found some success with it, with players kind of in familiar positions, kind of where they used to be. With the power plays that you're trying in the past, is it just trying to find something different so you don't have to depend on the same look every single time?
Well, it's a system thing, right? When you play certain PKs, Buffalo plays a different PK. They don't play a diamond. So Mills is more effective against traditional PKs, when it's more of an eye. When it's more of a diamond, it's a little harder to play on your forehand. If you look at other teams, same thing. So, but we just got to get better. Like, even on the other look, with the Petey, Millsy look there, I still think there's value to that with the system, but because of their PK, that's why we went to that look. But it looked damn good, I'll tell you what. Really good.
Casey was saying that he thought that was one of the best defensive efforts he's seen from the guys in front of him tonight. What did you see from the bench in terms of defense?
Well, commitment without the puck. When you hold it, I think there's a long time there. I can't remember how long in the game, but there was only 8 shots. I don't always look at the shot clock. You look at the quality of chances, and I didn't think we gave a lot. Casey was, and when we did, obviously Casey had a great game for us, but I thought there was a commitment to the without the puck tonight. That's the way we got to play. Unfortunately, we're built that way. We got to make sure that we play that kind of hockey. We're not a running gun team, and I think when we play that way, we have a chance to win every night.
And it could have been a lot more lopsided for you guys if it weren't for Devin Levi in the other net. What can you say about a young goaltender like that?
Yeah, he played great, and the other guys who's having an unreal last 2 months, they're getting great goaltending. But yeah, that kid played well tonight, really well.
In a game where you had to kill a few penalties while holding on to a slim lead, how valuable is Lindholm's ability to jump over the boards and win faceoffs and inside Q?
Yeah, you won a couple of key ones. Those are huge. You know, the only problem sometimes you get special. A lot of power. We had some power plays, not a ton, and they had some. But you know, you get some guys on the bench didn't get out there. But I like the fact that when they did, they they contributed. It was good to see.
What have you seen from Ilya Mikheyev lately? It feels like he's been winning some battles, a lot more noticeable, disruptive, that sort of thing.
Well, more energy. Looks like he's on the puck a little bit more. Yeah, you're right. You know, slashing, chasing down pucks. That's his game. And when he can do it, he can be a pest on that forecheck and get on defensemen. There's value to that. So hopefully that value will turn into some offense for him. But, you know, I don't want him to – I want him to – obviously, he wants to score. We all want him to score. But I like the way he's doing it now. And if he does that, it'll start to go in for him. You know, on that breakaway, you know, things like that. It'll go for him.
Felt like you guys had a 6-on-5 on a delayed penalty at some point in the game tonight. And I know that was something you guys worked on after practice yesterday. Some of those situations where you're getting that extra work, do you like to see how that pays off in a game? And I mean, it's one day later than you guys were working on at practice yesterday.
Yeah, saw some concepts there that you know, it seemed like it was pretty good. We were, yeah, you're right. We worked on it yesterday, and it's something that we got to get better at, especially if we pull the goalie. I shouldn't say we get better at it. This team's done a good job of scoring on 6-on-5. I just think the last one we had, last couple wasn't as great. So it was good to have that practice.
Casey now getting a little bit of a run. What do you think happens to a goaltender when he's starting to get some confidence like he is right now?
He's got some flow to his game. You know, he played Colorado strong. You know, the other night Washington. You know, he's got 3 in a row. I think he's been strong. You know, when you're a goalie, that you get a lot of. You know, he's getting reps. Right now, he's seeing the puck. Before, you know, he's playing every 2 weeks. It's tough, especially if you say you have an average outing, he's got to wait 10 more days. Like now, he's like. Which is good. I'm glad because he's playing well, so he's coming right back in the net. So he'll get the next start because you know, he's going to roll for it well.
What goes through your mind when JT has to leave the game?
Yeah, I did think for a second, you know, here we go, you know, but the trainer came back, said he's coming back, so that was big. It's never fun when one of your best players is out. When he gets a shot, you know, you're thinking the worst. So I think he's going to get checked tomorrow.
Casey's been good for you, but have you guys kind of gotten to the point of a timeline for when Thatcher might start getting back on the ice, practicing, doing it?
Yeah, we haven't gone that far yet, you know, but I talked to Thatcher. He feels good, but, you know, we'll see how it goes, you know.
It's funny, you don't see that much from me, but yeah, it was a good feeling.
It's me, Mario.
Generational talent.
Thanks for liking the video and subscribing.